In a stunning announcement that's sending shockwaves through the political landscape, former President Donald Trump has unveiled an ambitious plan that could revolutionize Social Security benefits for Americans over 60. Imagine an extra $7 hitting your bank account. Sounds too good to be true. Well, that's exactly what's on the table. And today we're diving deep into this game-changing proposal that could affect millions of seniors across the nation. But here's what everyone's asking: is this really possible? How would it be funded? And most importantly, what does this mean for you and your retirement future? Get ready for an eye-opening exploration of what could be the biggest Social Security shakeup in decades. Before we dive into the details of this groundbreaking proposal, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on the latest news affecting your retirement benefits. Drop a comment below with your thoughts on this potential Social Security expansion, and let's build a community of informed citizens together. Let's start by breaking down exactly what Trump's proposed Social Security expansion plan entails. The former president's team has outlined a comprehensive strategy that would provide qualifying seniors age 60 and above with an additional $7 in annual benefits. This proposal comes at a time when inflation and rising living costs have put unprecedented pressure on America's retired population. The plan's primary focus is addressing what many experts have identified as a growing crisis in retirement security, with millions of Americans struggling to make ends meet on their current Social Security benefits. This proposal aims to bridge the gap between what seniors receive and what they actually need to maintain a decent standard of living in today's economy. Looking at the numbers, the current average Social Security benefit stands at approximately $1,827 per month. Trump's proposed expansion would add roughly $617 monthly to eligible recipients' checks, representing a significant increase that could help cover essential expenses like healthcare, housing, and daily living costs. But how exactly would this massive expansion be funded? The proposal suggests several funding mechanisms, including redirecting certain federal resources, implementing specific tax adjustments, and making strategic changes to existing government programs. However, this has sparked intense debate among economic experts and political analysts about the plan's fiscal feasibility. One of the most controversial aspects of the proposal involves modifications to the current Social Security tax structure. The plan suggests raising the income cap on Social Security taxes for high-earning individuals while maintaining current tax rates for middle and lower-income Americans. This approach has both supporters and critics within economic circles. The timing of this proposal is particularly significant, coming as it does during a period of heightened concern about the long-term sustainability of Social Security. With the program's trust fund projected to face challenges in the coming decades, any major expansion plan must address not only immediate benefits, but also long-term viability. Critics of the plan have raised valid concerns about its potential impact on the federal deficit and overall economic stability. Some economists argue that such a substantial increase in benefits could strain an already challenged system, while others suggest that the proposed funding mechanisms might not be sufficient to support the expanded payments long-term. However, supporters of the proposal point to the growing retirement crisis in America and argue that bold action is necessary. They cite studies showing that a significant percentage of seniors rely on Social Security as their primary source of income, making the proposed expansion crucial for maintaining dignity in retirement for millions of Americans. The plan also includes provisions for protecting these enhanced benefits from future cuts or adjustments. This aspect is particularly important given the historical vulnerability of Social Security benefits to political and economic pressures. The proposal outlines specific safeguards designed to ensure that once implemented, these increased benefits would be protected for future generations. Looking at the demographic impact, the proposal would particularly benefit women and minorities who typically receive lower Social Security benefits due to historical wage disparities and work patterns. This aspect of the plan has garnered support from various advocacy groups focused on elderly care and retirement equity. The implementation timeline proposed in the plan suggests a phased approach, with initial rollouts beginning within the first year of adoption. This gradual implementation strategy is designed to allow for system adjustments and to minimize potential disruptions to the existing Social Security infrastructure. Another significant element of the proposal addresses cost of living adjustment loss. The plan includes provisions for more generous law calculations, which would help ensure that the increased benefits maintain their purchasing power over time, even in the face of inflation. The political implications of this proposal are far-reaching. It represents a significant shift in traditional conservative approaches to Social Security reform, which have historically focused more on program sustainability through benefit restrictions rather than expansion. This has created interesting dynamics within both major political parties. State-level implications would also be significant, as the increased federal benefits could potentially reduce pressure on state-level senior assistance programs. This could free up state resources for other priorities while ensuring better support for elderly residents. The proposal has sparked discussions about broader retirement security reforms, including potential changes to private pension systems and individual retirement savings programs. These conversations highlight the interconnected nature of various retirement security mechanisms in the United States. Healthcare considerations play a crucial role in the proposal's design, with medical costs being a major concern for seniors. The increased benefits are partially intended to help cover rising healthcare expenses, not fully addressed by Medicare and other existing programs. International comparisons have become part of the debate, with analysts looking at how other developed nations support their elderly populations. These comparisons provide valuable context for understanding both the ambition and feasibility of Trump's proposal. The plan also addresses concerns about the impact on younger generations. Provisions are included to ensure that the expansion doesn't come at the expense of future beneficiaries, though debates continue about the long-term implications for intergenerational equity. Economic experts have begun analyzing the potential stimulus effect of putting additional money in seniors' hands. Some argue that the increased spending power could have positive ripple effects throughout the economy, particularly in sectors that cater to older Americans. The proposal includes considerations for special circumstances, such as disabled seniors and those with dependent children. These provisions demonstrate an attempt to address the diverse needs within the over 60 population. Questions about administrative implementation have also emerged. The Social Security Administration would need significant resources and system updates to handle the expanded benefits, raising discussions about modernization needs and capacity building. The role of technology in implementing and managing these enhanced benefits has become a topic of discussion. Digital payment systems, fraud prevention measures, and automated adjustment mechanisms would all need to be updated to handle the expanded program. Public reaction to the proposal has been mixed, with polling showing strong support among seniors, but more divided opinions in other age groups. This highlights the challenge of building broad-based support for major Social Security reforms. Financial advisors and retirement planners are already beginning to factor this potential change into their long-term planning recommendations, though they caution clients about relying too heavily on proposed changes that haven't yet been enacted. The impact on retirement decisions could be significant, as the enhanced benefits might influence when people choose to retire or claim Social Security benefits. This behavioral aspect adds another layer of complexity to analyzing the proposal's full effects. Looking ahead, the proposal's fate will likely depend on various political and economic factors, including election outcomes and economic conditions. The debate it has sparked, however, ensures that Social Security reform will remain a central issue in national policy discussions. As we conclude our analysis of this bold proposal, it's clear that while questions remain about its implementation and funding, it has successfully brought attention to the critical issue of retirement security in America. The debate around this plan will likely influence policy discussions for years to come, regardless of its ultimate fate. What are your thoughts on this ambitious Social Security expansion proposal? Do you think it's the right solution for America's retirement challenges? Share your perspectives in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth analysis of policies affecting your financial future. Until next time, stay informed and engaged in the conversation about America's retirement security.